Are you wishing there was a way you could take all of the sales knowledge, protocol, the products, the field training in your brain and download it to every single new sales rep and update the old ones on anything new that you want them to know? Are you wishing that there was a place that you could actually just update the calendar once and it goes everywhere? Are you trying to cut down on internal emails, posters, flyers, incessant internal communication and just have it one place for everyone to see at their leisure? Well, look no further than the community portal, my friends. This is going to make you look like you have your stuff together because you actually will. It's going to replace clunky SOPs, dusty sales binders, and it's going to keep you from having to answer texts and emails at all hours of every day and night. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive into the demo. So I've created a community portal just kind of as a sample. So this test is called Test Roofing Company, TRC. It's a place for all your employees to get everything that they need at a glance. So it looks a lot like Facebook, or in which you have a community. And so you have announcements that you can keep track of, just like the Facebook wall concept. We have different channels that you can check into. So quarterly reports are going to be put here. A sales leaderboard. So you can actually list all of the different employees in your company and who's ranking where. You can control what people see, what people don't see. Maybe it's not names, maybe it's just numbers to promote healthy competition within your organization. Maybe you are placing incentives in here and making sure that the employees know, like, you're so close to achieving this level or that level or this reward or that reward. This is a really good way to use human psychology to create momentum on your sales team. We have team wins. So anyone from the community, which are your employees or your contractors, your sales reps, can go in here and they can actually talk about a great story that happened on the job or a recent win that they saw another person help them out. Ways that your culture can move forward and excite and empower each other. That's the discussion part. Let's go to learning. So inside learning, we've actually got different courses. So you can add different courses that you've created. I've created some sample courses here. One would be like field training, for example. So you can have all of the different things that you want your employees to know housed in a course format. You could call this like TRC University, for example, and make it so accessible and easy for them to watch, rewatch, and kind of check off their progress as they go. So let's actually check these out. If they go into the sales course, they're going to see this start course. And we actually, right now we have 5 lessons and there's a progress bar, which ones are completed, which ones are not. This is a really easy way to onboard new sales reps as you're trying to scale. Right now I'm helping a company go from 40 to 80 sales agents within the next year. This is a huge part of it, making it very streamlined and easy for everyone who comes in to not waste the time of the sales directors or the sales staff and know exactly what's expected inside this company. So once you have some video content loaded in here, it'll actually appear here at the top. But right now it's empty because I don't have any videos in here, but you might already have some. You probably already have some if you're a service-based business. We would just import them right here. Make it all branded to your business's aesthetic. What's really cool about this is they can see their progress, but also you can see their progress. So you actually know if they watched the video all the way through and if they understood. You can even place some assessment type documents or materials over here. We can add some links so that you know that they're actually following through with their learning. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist to design the courses. All you need is to know what content you want put in them, and then we can design your course structure together. This is like a really simple way to replace SOPs that were maybe written down in a binder at one point or in some kind of database. This puts things a lot more visual for people and helps them progress through an actual course program. You can lock or unlock these different courses so that they only open after certain ones have been completed. There's also email reminders you can send, workflows, even text reminders that can be sent in relationship to what they're doing in the course. So if you have a brand new employee, maybe you give them a certain amount of time, but you're encouraging them along the way with some internal nurturing. Let's say you have some brand new products that you'd like to introduce to your team. You can actually start a products course where you have someone from your company just displaying the use of the product, talk about the features, talk about the selling points. So there's so much you can do about product rollouts, especially with service-based businesses where new things are being introduced constantly. And so we need everyone on the team to know exactly what's coming out and how to use it. Here we have our events calendar, an internal place to just put any events, any trainings, anything that you want all of your employees to be aware of coming up. We also have an engagement leaderboard. And this is more of an internal motivation leaderboard if you really want to see people posting, encouraging each other, engaging with materials. So it shows you how many people are actually interacting with the community portal, and it really helps with some CRM adoption. You also have this really cool feature inside the community portal called Go Lives. I hold a weekly office hours meeting with many of my service-based businesses to make sure that their team is up to date with anything new in the CRM. And I help them understand features, how to use them, how to optimize, and move leads along the pipeline so that sales aren't getting dropped, frozen, and just neglected. This is a way to recover a lot of lost revenue for you, and it's a way to take that off your plate. You're not having to babysit the CRM. That's part of my services. Do people have to be there live? Absolutely not. This is something that you can replay later and send to your whole team just to keep them up to date. This is a great place for employees to ask any questions. So if you want to go live and you want to talk to your team, you can actually hold a live meeting here and everyone can just pop in on the community portal. They don't have to use Zoom. It's all right here in the portal. You can design this entire portal to be your exact aesthetic. Any colors that you want, any logos that you want, pictures, you can insert them here, and I can make that even more branded for you as a business. I think that this feature is hands down one of the most effective sales momentum builders and culture builders for service-based businesses, leveraging the power of human psychology, sales psychology, social engagement, and just having an informational hub place for your entire team to look at a glance. This is pretty invaluable for a business, and it makes you have a lot more internal structure, which frees your mind up, frees your time up, and makes it so that you're not answering a million emails and a million texts. It takes a lot of the work off of that general manager or operations director in your business. So if you see this as something that could be valuable for your business, I'd love to book a call with you. Just go ahead and click the button to book or go to my link. And as always, I wish you the best in your business.